Alright, we're now leaving Campbelltown, and I've dropped my bike. So we are now boarding the Spirit of Tasmania. It's been a really nice day today, so we're winding our way down the Odyssey light station for the night. So Dutchy, what are you doing?
Check a tail feather!
Mate, that is a disgrace. Right, night 2, we're at the Odyssey light station. And these are our digs. Not teabag, not teabag. Lots of opportunity for self-medication. Got it all happening.
Holy shit!
What's going on?
Not much.
Have a good ride?
I did.
Yeah.
A few scary ones, but...
A few scary ones?
Yeah.
What was scary? Couple of corners?
Couple of corners. Hairpin.
Hairpin? I don't think I got caught out on anything. I was probably stuck behind slow traffic when...
Yeah.
This isn't bad.
Okay, the ladies also said later on if we want to take the bikes and park them around the lighthouse and get a photo, we're more than welcome.
Really? I thought you were going to say we could do paddock circle work.
With the rest of the criminals.
They've all gone for a walk to have a look. I'm going to put the drone up, Dutch.
Excellent, mate. Go.
How you going?
Good. You?
Good.
Good, thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
Only so
Hey,
many
mate.
allowed to go up as one, so they
documentaries, you need to have something to film with.
You're right, Phillip. Give me
That's
a
right.
damn it, something interesting to film.
Yeah.
You're doing a
More
documentary.
interesting.
Don't film your cock. Never works out.
Always looks smaller.
It's a little bit late for that advice.
Could we give him a colonoscopy?
We're rolling out now. We're going to stop at Jellybrand and have some breakfast. Might have given the Jack Daniels a little bit too much of a nudge last night. That's all right. It's going to be a hot one. Just get moving, we'll be right. Waiting for Dutchy or?
Wait for that to go. GPS says right, but Rick says left. If Rick's leading, we're following Rick. Alright.
Not quite sure what this town is, but it's bloody hot. It's about 40 degrees Celsius at the moment. We're on our way to Sovereign Hill, near the township of Ballarat, and yeah, it's a very hot day. The boys are standing up, those that have got windscreens, trying to get a bit of airflow. I'm actually not too bad. I've got the flow-through gloves and the airflow jacket. It's not too bad. Motor oil temperature's right at around about 100 degrees Celsius, so it's perfect. Nothing to whinge about. The ride in from the Otway light station to Jellybrand was really good. Up over Leaders Hill, whatever it was called, through the forest. It was very picturesque and nice and cool, but the road from there out here has just been pretty dull really. It's just a few, you know, a couple of sweeping bends like this one, and then it's flat straight. So it's been a bit Mad Max-esque, I guess. But yeah, the boys on the adventure bikes particularly seem to be feeling the heat pretty bad. I think while they're the protection that they've got on board is very effective, it's a little bit too effective in these kind of conditions. But the mighty XS11's just galloping up the miles. Keep on trucking. But yep, we're looking forward to getting there and maybe finding somewhere we can have a nice cold beer. Dutch?
Good, mate.
Having a good day?
I am having a great day. A little warm.
It was a little warm,
Yes.
40 something degrees.
Yep.
So our digs tonight, the accommodations at Sovereign Hill in Ballarat. Last night was at the Otway light station, which you saw, and that was excellent, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So we lined up barracks accommodation for this night. It's only one night, you know, and there's 10 of us, so we were just all going to lump into the barracks. Being that hot, Dutchie managed to be able to swindle us a deal where we actually had air conditioning. So we've got 2 separate rooms now with a number of bunks in them here at Sovereign Hill. There's nothing in there. There's no kitchenette or television or anything like that, but that's fine. And, we just need somewhere to sleep for the night. We're going to make an early start and try and beat the heat on our way to Phillip Island tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, we are. Yep.
And in all honesty, you know, it's gone so well. Everybody is super easy to get along with, and you know, they can all ride a motorbike, which is useful. And yeah, we're looking forward to the next leg. We are going to skirt around Melbourne. We're just going to try and get to Phillip Island because tomorrow's meant to be even hotter than today was. So we essentially want to be sitting in the ocean sometime after lunch.
Yep. Definitely.
So tonight we're going to get some shut-eye and hit it again in the morning. Main fuse blew, I don't know why. Everything was fine, and I just flipped the throttle and it dropped out, and the fuse is actually broken in half, and I think that's what it's been. It's been a vibration thing. The fuse holder is it's one of these, and it's like a stereo fuse, and it's not likely they're going to have one at a local service station, so the boys are going to try and find something that I can jury rig together, but it's a bit of a pain in the arse. But here we are. This is the day we're heading to Phillip Island, so we'll see what happens. Alright, well, the main fuse blew, it just rattled to bits. It didn't have a spare, we couldn't sort of pick one up this early in town, and so we've jury rigged it. We've got no main fuse, which is a bit risky. We just bypassed the fuse holder completely, and it's just all held together with electrical tape, so fingers crossed I can find something en route to rectify it properly, or at least do a better bodge job. But the others left, thankfully. Dutchie and Josh hung around. Road now, heading for Phillip Island. Steve's on the phone to the RSCV. Paul Oakeshott is helping me.
No, he's not. He's been paying the arse as usual.
So we're not sure what happened. I think I might have had a short in my voltmeter, but we lost the main fuse. It's windy as. We lost the main fuse. Stuck on the side of the highway in Melbourne, or outside of Melbourne, and we're now at the point where we need a recovery. I've had the starter motor out. I've gone through the back of the headlight. I've chased the problem. We can get the bike to start now. The battery is that flat that we can't keep the bike running. We just started from a jumper pack, but we can't keep it running, so I'm going to have to get to somewhere. We need to determine, I haven't got a meter, we need to determine whether we're even charging, so stay tuned. All good?
I have an issue.
We may
You may have an issue?
What?
Because the vehicle's not registered in my name, we may have to pay for it.
He's technically not stuck. It's you that's stuck, not him.
He's going to ring me back with a quote.
Right, you got your red one onto the battery, didn't you?
Yeah.
Alright, go your red one on the battery, I'll go onto the frame. I just don't think I'll get the contact here.
Don't pop your ECU, man.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get my battery in Paul's bike, see if we can get it to run and get it charged.
Alright, we might have to put on a charger for a bit.
We don't have a charger, unless they got lithium. I'll ask if he's got a lithium. Right, we're in Balan and we're doomed. So the bike's got more problems than I know how to deal with here. Something's happened with the electrics and we've taken out, looks like we've taken out the coil for 2 and 3. Not actually the coil, but the TCI, the transistor controlled ignition. I can swap coils and plugs over and get each to run, but it'll only ever run on 2 cylinders. So we've also got no battery and we've wiped out the main fuse. So we're heading back to Sunbury. We're going to dump the bike and I'll organise transport to get it home. I'm going to borrow Paddo's bike and keep going to Phillip Island. We already want to be sitting in the ocean by now, so we'll see how we go. Hello. How are you, mate? We're currently riding past the airport. I'm on the back of Steve Byrne. I'm his bitch. It's fucked. Well, it's going to go back to Tasmania. We're heading to Paddo's, and then we're heading down to you. I'm borrowing his bike, and what we'll probably have to do is the same sort of setup we've got now to come home. So I reckon, you know how we didn't have anything to do on Tuesday before the ferry? We got lots to do now, so we'll probably have to go back to Paddo's, load my Ventura bag up, strap it on the back of Paul's bike or whoever else can take it, and I'll get on the back with Steve and we'll go home that way. Oh, I don't know yet. We'll discuss that at Paddo's. Oakshot crashed on the floor and fell asleep. Because Dutch here was unbearable. It was like 27, 28 degrees, sorry, 47, 48 degrees. And these guys were just too hot on the bike, and it wasn't fair, so we decided to wait for it to cool down a bit, which it has. So we're en route now. We don't care what time we get to the island. We'll take our time and we'll get there safe. And oh, for God's sake, how's Josh? Is he okay? Oh, it was terrible. All I can say is I'm glad that it shit itself today and not yesterday while we're out on them fucking flats. Alright, this is my new digs. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, but I'm on, what am I on? I'm on a Triumph, I know that, Tiger XC A. Paddo, you're a superstar. Fancy letting a muppet like me borrow his bike. Alright, Phillip Island, here we come. Alright, we might as well have a talk about Paddo's bike while we're here. This is an adventure bike. Now, apparently if you're on an adventure, you need, let's have a look at what we need. I'm still getting used to this bike, so I don't want to be too distracted, but it's been a long time since I've ridden on knobby tyres too, so it's feeling a bit funny or squirrely underneath, but we'll get there. But apparently on an adventure you need a fully functional trip computer that gives you your kilometres to empty, the current, the temperature and all the usual things you'd expect. We also need heated grips and handguards, and we also need a heated seat and cruise control. Oh, and satellite navigation. These are all the things you need on an adventure. I'll give you a hot tip, boys and girls. You want to go on an adventure, go and ride a flaming 40-year-old motorcycle. It'll give you a few adventures. Sore ass on this thing, but I've found a way out of it. I'm in the tuck position and I feel a lot better. I'm not used to the upright riding position, and it's, I don't know whether it's because of where the foot pegs are mounted or what, but it just feels like all the weight is down in my crutch and straight up and down on my spine, and I feel much more relaxed in this position. But we're still on the road to Phillip Island. Not quite sure how much further we've got. It's 8 o'clock at night or something. We've been on the road for about 15-16 hours now, dealing with the bike in extreme heat and putting people out and trying to organise the logistics. It's been a big day, but we're still going. We've still got the spirit. We haven't lost it yet. I think that's the important thing, you know. These guys have said to me, geez Andy, I don't know how you do it. I would have smashed that bike to bits with a hammer. What do you do? You know, you just got to deal with the bloody thing. Did a bit of troubleshooting, sort of narrowed it down to a couple of things, realised I didn't have the equipment or the facilities to work on it here. I just got to get it home. So that we're dealing with. And in the meantime, we can't let it spoil our fun. We've still got to be able to go and have a good time, and you know, Paddo the legend flicked me the keys to the little Tigger. I'm loving it. We're here. Thank you.